Hey royalty babies, not me forgetting my intro. Hey royalty babies, welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm Bree, your lovely host, and in today's video I will be discussing all the beginner nail techs, must-haves. Hey royalties, this is Editing Bree, and I just wanted to let you guys know why is it actually important for you guys to actually know all these things to get started. You as a nail tech will spend a lot of time researching and trying out brands. In this video I hope to cut that time in half for you guys, so you guys are not spending crazy amount of money on a million different brand names or non-brand names and just spending useful money. Now take it from me, I have made a lot of mistakes when it came to purchasing my products and my equipment. Go to IKEA. IKEA, you can get a tabletop and some stands, or you can get the Alex drawers. That's what I started off. I just had a tabletop sitting on Alex drawers. There's just so many mix and matches that you can do if you go to IKEA. Or you can check out Amazon. They have so many cute nail desk tables. They're affordable. Some of them are affordable. They usually are around the 100 to 200 range. They're really good quality ones. You can get a cheaper one on Temu. Number two, I would always recommend getting a nice comfortable chair. So as a nail tech, you are sitting in a chair for hours on end. You need to have back support and you need to at least be comfortable. Actually DIY'd an office chair that was sitting around in my basement. When I started doing nails, I was doing yoga every other day in the mornings. That was one of my school classes that I took. So you guys have to protect your back, you have to protect your posture, and if you're gonna take some clients or you're gonna practice on your families, make sure their chair is comfortable as well. I started off using my kitchen chair and then that DIY chair I made, and I kept getting my family kept complaining about their butts hurting. So definitely it's gonna be an expense. Your equipment everything is going to be an expense, so make sure you put money aside to actually be able to afford a good quality chair. You're definitely going to need to get a dust collector. I really didn't like the feel of a face mask, so you're going to need a dust collector and a dusting brush. I'm going to put pictures here, and you should be replacing your filters after I want to say 1 to 4 uses, because that dust is not good to be inhaled. A dust brush, this is going to clean off your area. This is going to clean off your client's nails. It's very important to also have great ventilation. This is an air purifier and it works wonders. It takes in all the dust and the air into your space, sucks it up and pushes out good air to breathe. So I would recommend getting a dust collector as well as an air purifier. Just because I don't have one of those high grade, very expensive nail salon ventilators, I'm just out of my bedroom, so I open up all the windows and I put on my dust collector and my air purifier. Underneath the dust collector and underneath my hand rest, I make sure that I put a dental bib down, a towel down, anything that can really protect your desk from spills of acetone, acrylic spills. That'll be really important to keep your tabletop healthy and the longevity of it. If you are going to be practicing on your family, your friends, or whoever, as a beginner you're practicing on almost anybody you could get, make sure that they are the most comfortable. That's why I also talked about the chair. You're going to make sure that they're very comfortable and they have somewhere to place their hand that also fits you. If you have one time I bought a really tall hand rest off of Temu. I hated it. It didn't really fit my posture. It didn't fit the client. So it was like this, and working on someone's hands when they're so up in your face isn't the best. But you do need a hand rest, especially if you're going to be applying acrylic, because you want your hands facing downwards to allow that acrylic to settle properly and not run to the side. When you're practicing, I said this before, you can get a $40 Temu gel. That's what I started off with, and it still works to this day. The only reason I decided to upgrade is because when I started working in a nail salon, I needed something that was gonna last a while and client to client. Decided to upgrade my drill to a Melody C. Difference, the feel of it, it's all like, you can just tell it's luxurious, it's quality. She's a little bougie and I love it. So I would say your drill is definitely a piece of equipment. It's not something you're going to repurchase like say weekly or monthly. UV lamps. Your UV lamps is also a really good equipment. Now, me personally, I would go for the cheaper ones when you're just starting to see if you're even gonna stick with nails. If you want to save time, energy, and just the overall stress, I 100% want you guys to invest in a wireless UV lamp. They even have them on Temu, so don't think that they're $1 million. No, they have them on Temu. I'm telling you, the amount of wires that was crossing around on my nail desk when I first started irritated the hell out of me. And I also recommend getting 2 of them. One of the main things you are taught also in nail school is how to do acrylic. So I'd invest in a good acrylic powder. Now, for beginners, one of the best acrylic powders is definitely your Mia Secrets powder. Now, I have used this myself, so I'm not going to tell you guys anything that I haven't done myself. I have used the Mia Secrets. I think it's very like beginner friendly. And when you're doing monomer, do not do what I did. Do not buy bottom shelf. Do not buy the cheap stuff from like Temu or Salviland. I would say invest in a good monomer. I would start off with like Mia Secrets monomer, Kiara Sky's monomer, and just see where you go from there. You want to buy in bulk. One of the things that I really messed up on was I was buying the small 1-ounce containers, especially of your base coats. Your base coats are your nudes, clears, and pinks. Another thing you also want to buy in bulk is your monomer. Don't get the smallest bottle. I would say get at least a medium-sized bottle. Monomer lasts longer than acrylic does. Get you some acetone and polish remover. Acetone works on everything. Acetone soaks off acrylics. It's like a polish remover. I noticed that I was running out of acetone the most. And as you go on in your nail journey, you will realize what you're running out of constantly. You'll notice what you're going back to the nail supply for. And alcohol. Use that as a swipe to clean the nails before you get started. To actually apply the acrylic, you're gonna need Kolinsky brushes. I use Micah's Nails acrylic brushes. I've never used like a Pana or like Kiara Sky brushes. I've heard they're good, but I've been using my acrylic brush for like a full year. Like I've been using that a whole year now, so I haven't really repurchased them. When you just start, you're going to repurchase because you don't know what you're doing. That's why it's very important to go to nail classes, because they will teach you how to take care of your brushes properly. You're also going to need a cuticle nipper. You're going to need a cuticle pusher, a tip cutter, and a soak-off scraper. I will put a picture of all of those right here. You can get those off of Temu. You're going to need sanding bands. Sanding bands help prep the nail bed. It also, you could sculpt your nails and shape your nails with that. I like hand files for everything, especially when I was doing my own non-dominant hand. I use 100 to 180 grit. A lot of people use 80 to 100. I like 100 to 180, so that's what I'm going to tell you guys to get. And I also like the feel of the half moon. Now, when it comes to files and sanding bands, I say you can just buy those at like Temu, Shein. I don't think you need to get name brand sanding bands. It's not that important. When it comes to your monomer and acrylic and Kolinsky brushes, go with the name brand products because they are the highest of quality and you need those products to be higher quality. Alcohol you could get at Dollar Tree, acetone, Dollar Tree, Five Below, Walmart, Target. Wherever they have a nail section, they're going to have acetone and alcohol. They just might not have the biggest bottles of it. I'll see you guys in the next video.